So I don't know. It just feels like, you know, some of these games, and I look at a game like Rust, and I actually bought it last night. I haven't posted any gameplay on it. A game like Rust, where the developer's like, hey, you know what? We liked where DayZ was going. We think we can do it. We think we can do it better, and we think we can do it faster. And they had it out in 4 months, right? And I'm not saying it's a bad game. I haven't played it, but it's like, what the hell? So these devs are now, you know, pushing out these games in 3 to 4 month development cycles, calling them early release, like early access titles, and then putting them on Steam for everybody to buy. And it's great that, you know, you can sort of get this funding, like indie devs, etc., can get this funding, but I just feel like it's really, really starting to be abused. You know? I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll run a few rounds and then maybe look at some comments in the live chat here while I'm live streaming, and just for some further discussion on this topic. I mean, some of the games have been pretty good. Oh shit. Oh shit. And they look good, you know. Wow, I got lucky there. I'm trying to talk and concentrate on doing this. It's kind of difficult. I mean, some of these games have pretty awesome elements, and they have a lot of potential, but, you know, we just don't know at this point how much the devs are going to be behind these games. I mean, we can probably guarantee that some of them will be, some of the ones that we know more than others. But some of them, I mean, we really have no idea, right? There we go. So I mean, some of the games that we've had a lot of fun with, like 7 Days to Die, and those guys have been updating their software, and I mean, we have a server, etc. We have a server that we've invited our Twitch subscribers onto, right? And we've had fun with that game, and there are a lot of cool elements. But it does, you know, it's in, again, pre-alpha. I don't know why I got that, but it's pre-alpha, and I can't even talk. The devs have been updating the, you know, the game quite frequently, which in and of itself is a little frustrating because we had the server and there was a problem with it. And it probably has partly to do with where we're getting the server, where we're renting the server from. But, you know, I submitted a ticket because the server wasn't responding, and the guy just, whoever got the ticket and was working on it, he just went ahead and freaking upgraded our the version on the server and wiped our world. And I'm like, dude, I submitted a ticket because I was having this problem. I didn't ask you to upgrade the server. So we lost everything we've done in version 4.1 on 7 Days to Die on our server, unfortunately. So that was a real bummer. But you know, that's the thing. I mean, they want to keep updating the software, etc. And we sort of wanted to stick to an older server version and make, you know, as much progress as we can, and then eventually update to, you know, several server versions beyond that, right? Because, you know, version 5 came out, you know, maybe we wouldn't upgrade until like version 10, right? But so there's that, and then there's you know, this whole the whole thing with DayZ, and I know people are fanatical. People are absolutely fanatical about that game. I know a lot of people played and a lot of people watched gameplay from the Arma 2 mod that was DayZ. And yeah, the DayZ standalone, I mean, they've been working on this thing for a long time. I mean, they were talking about releasing it this time last year, or, you know, into the new year last year. So it's like an extra year of development on that game. And then, you know, they've been wanting to get an alpha out for some time. I know there's been talk well, ever since last year about getting an alpha out. Holy crap, man. Seriously?
Double points.
Alright, well, we'll use the double points here. Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm trying to concentrate at the same time here. And the nuke's gone. Oops. So, anyways, I don't know. That's, It is in very early alpha, and I think they probably could have used another 6 months of development to release an alpha, you know? I think they wanted to get it out in time for Christmas and, you know, get the most out of it from a monetary perspective. And it needs a ton of work. I mean, it's not half the game that the Arma 2 mod currently sits at, in my opinion. And last night, like, I was actually playing it. I went, because, you know, I wanted to give it a shot, and I wanted to play it, and give it some time. So I spent, like, several hours yesterday just collecting stuff, and getting gear, and getting weapons, and I had a bunch of attachments on my weapons. And, where the hell did the machine drop down? There's a perk machine that dropped down, right? Where the hell did it go? I thought it went over here. I know I'm blind. I'm trying to talk and have a discussion with you guys. At the same time, I'm trying to... That's quick revive. There's nothing up here. There's no perk machine up here. Was that a perk machine that came down? What the... Oh. I don't know. I just think it... Well, like I said, I was spent a few hours, and I just left the server, and then I came back on, and all my stuff's gone. I lost everything. Like, I didn't die. No one killed me. What the hell dropped down? Upstairs. Yeah, but there's already a perk. Is there another perk machine upstairs? No, I already have Jug. There's the teddy bears. You hear the teddy bears? There's no other perk machine upstairs. I don't know. Seriously, something did drop. There's a max ammo. I don't know, man. Where's Speakola? By the grill? Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm looking at chat. Sorry. And I was looking over there, because that's the spot for the perk machine. There's another spot over there. Yeah, I didn't even realize there was a spot there. Alright, that's good. Let's hit the box. Or do you think... No, we're not going to pack a punch the MP5. Let's hit the box and we'll grab another weapon here. So, I don't know, that kind of turned me off. It's like... You know, that's kind of a fundamental thing that, hey... People want to put time into the alpha. They don't want to just randomly lose everything. Right? That seems pretty fundamental to me. So, that just kind of turned me off. Alright, RPD. That's good. So, I don't know. And then, you know, with versioning, there were some problems with versioning. They couldn't keep the clients and the server version in sync, which, again, seems kind of fundamental to me, but it wasn't working. So, anyways, I don't know. I'm getting old. I know. Dude, my eyes feel really bad right now. I know. They feel really dry, and it's actually making me a little dizzy watching the screen. Honestly, I think I do need glasses. I have to get glasses. I gotta go in for, get my eyes checked out. So I know, people complain all the time, Spider, you're not seeing anything. You're not seeing that shit. I'm like, I know, I can't, I don't know. I mean, part of it is that I'm trying to have, you know, a thoughtful discussion while I'm trying to concentrate at the same time on rounding up zombies and stuff, but I know my eyesight is a little bad. Oh. So yeah, that's my little talk about these pre-alpha. You know, get involved in the game and help us develop it. I mean, that's all fine. It just seems to be getting a little out of hand, and I think some of these companies are just trying to take advantage. in my opinion. And it's hard to tell which ones are and which ones aren't without giving them additional time. And I know Bohemia and Dean Hall and those guys have been around a long time, so, you know, I'm sure they're not trying to pull one over, although I still think they should have gone another 6 months. I mean, the guy for, Dean for development, from what I've seen, I don't know. I think his mouth writes checks that his ass can't necessarily cash, but that's fine. I'm sure he'll eventually get there. It's just, man, it's been a long time, and I think he could have gone like another 6 to 12 months. Yeah, and I think the timing of the alpha release was purely a monetary decision to get it out before Christmas and try and get money, basically. Because I mean, they're sitting, you know, in 24 hours, 5 million plus in sales, right? The hype train is still there. Like, I thought it would have died down after a year, but this hype train still exists with that game, so. And I just, you know, I don't mind the game. I like zombie survival. I just don't like, oh, you gotta spend an hour going to this location. You know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't know. If you're trying to get somewhere, if you're trying to hook up with friends, etc., it's just a huge amount of downtime. And the same issues that existed in the mod still exist, right? Like server hopping. And I'll tell you, I was doing it. I was server hopping to get gear. There's nothing at all preventing anybody from doing that. And it was a big problem in the mod, right? So
Double points.
Stuff like that. You know, known stuff that should be in the standalone. That's you know, like I said, Alpha could have been another 6. Alpha could have been another 6 months from now, in my opinion, and it would have been probably 10 times better, maybe. But people are having fun with it. That's the main point, right? And people that want to support them are supporting them, so it's cool. Hello, Samantha. Brat. Whatever. Then you got games like, because I was tweeting stuff out yesterday about when they were talking about the server issues with DayZ, and I brought Battlefield 4 into the fold, right? Battlefield 4, which is getting patched like almost every day, it seems, because of all the issues. And, you know, you can almost call Battlefield 4 multiplayer an alpha or a beta, right? With all the patching that's been required. Like, they pushed that game out the door. Right, they pushed that game out the door just to get it out before COD, before Ghosts, and they've been paying a bit of a price for that. And that's on the flip side, right? That's a full AAA retail title that needs a lot of work on the multiplayer with a lot of the bugs that they're having. I don't think I'd necessarily call Battlefield 4 an alpha, but I don't know if I wouldn't call it a beta and call it like a full title with all the issues they've been having. No, I'm not using shotguns as my main weapon. I'm gonna get different weapons. I'm gonna keep Mustang and Sally because we can get through it quick. Once I get my perks and I get enough points gathered up, then. But I want to use a variety of weapons here, so I can upgrade some different weapons. The M27 is pretty beast. I'll end up upgrading the RPD here. Let's get some double points here.
Double points.
Alright, we gotta make a crawler. Come on, come on, come on. And we're not gonna get a crawler. Holy shit! What's with all the freaking drops, man? Okay, did we have another drop? I don't even know. I didn't notice if we had another perk machine. We'll go look around. I think what I'll do is I'll open up all the barriers just to make sure everything's open.